real quick. Sorry, Patches. I got it. All right, I'm ready when you guys are.
Grab my.
All right, we're live.
Edward, I'm gonna let you run the questions.
All right, here we go.
How's it going, team?
So the website, yeah, let's see, or the YouTube channel. Oh, I see the charts up there now. Oh, okay, they can't see us. They can just hear us. Okay. All right, cool. Website, yeah. Yes, they can just hear us. Okay, they can't see. Oh, let me close it up. Oh. All right, let me hear it.
First look good. I like how it looks.
I'm hearing people talking. Oh yeah, I hear the music. Okay, I'm gonna close it out so I don't have the background noise.
Tad bit hard to distinguish which chart is which, at least on my little screen. Let me see here. Okay.
What are you using? Are you using TradingView? Is that what that is? Oh.
Well, that's completely fine. Mr. Larry, it's good to have you on the show. Edward, God, it's good to see you, buddy. It's been a long day for me at work. Now, if I can shoot off my very first question of the evening. Larry, what is your very favoriteest crypto?
My very favorite crypto?
Yes, sir.
That's a really tough question. I think from a sentimental standpoint, I think it would probably be one that I did really good with was in the past was Dogecoin, but I don't know if that's necessarily my favorite now. I did go with Shiba Inu too. I think maybe at this point, just because of all the hype surrounding it, and you know, I don't have a lot of it, but it seems to be an amazing thing if it were to happen, a feel-good story. I think my favorite right now is actually Luna Classic, believe it or not. I think that's my favorite one, just because it's not my biggest bag by any means, but it's just kind of like, it would be huge, you know, if it, I only have like 2.5 million of it, but I'm just thinking if it gets to a penny or 7 cents or 10 cents or $1, it would make me happy because of all the people invested in it and all the people got hurt by it in the past. I think it would be perhaps the greatest comeback of any crypto and the best feel-good story. It would be like close to what happened with Shiba Inu, where all the Shiba Inu millionaires created, what happened with Dogecoin. I just think that, you know, Luna Classic has a chance to be thought of that way. I know a lot of people lost respect for it, and there's a lot of Bitcoin maxis, there's Ethereum guys, there's people that are in XRP and the ISO coins, but I just think that Terra Classic is just kind of like it's almost like, you know, it's beyond a lottery ticket now, but it's kind of like a dream for many people for it to do well, and people just imagine what it's going to be like if it was to get to $1, for example. It'd be just incredible.
I also have lots of people at work that I work with who are not crypto literate as we are, but a couple of guys have put in $10, $20, and one guy told me today, Jeff, if this thing just happened to get to $1, I'll make $50,000. That's 1 year's pay for me. And guys, that was kind of inspirational for me because I've been in the crypto and stock market game for years now. And to see a newbie come out with such excitement, it was really inspirational. And for you to bring that up as, you know, as the feel-good story of right now, that's a great one. Especially after there's 20,000 different cryptocurrency projects. I did happen to watch your show earlier. Did you see how many coins have been burned in the very first day?
You showed me that one site. Was it like is it 70 million, something like that?
It was something like that. Yeah, 70 million in the first day. A lot of exchanges aren't even allowing the trading of buying and selling or transferring as of right now. Within the next few days, once that gets released, we're going to see a massive daily volume of burns, which is going to be exciting. Because I've been watching a lot of the different YouTube channels, and a lot of them are kind of downplaying it because of how low the amount of burns was today. For the first 6 hours, there was almost nothing burned on Luna Classic, and everybody was just depressed about it. Me too, as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh my goodness, nothing's burning. Is this system even working? And then on lunch, when I happened to look, it said 50 million coins was burned. And then I'm looking at my fellow employees, and I'm like, guys, it is inevitable that we are going to succeed. There's no way. Even if it takes 20 years, we're going to make some money. And it's really exciting for me, for the community, and I know there's plenty of people out there with huge hopes and dreams. Could you imagine that person that's literally just put in their very first $300 to get that 1 million coins, just so one day, if it ever hits $1, or that glorious $120 that it used to be, to just change lives? It's an amazing project. I'm pretty happy about it. Edward, what would you say your very favorite cryptocurrency is?
Well, it's perfect timing that you asked that because I just got my microphone working, which is good.
Perfect.
Yeah, everyone should be able to hear me now. I like all the coins, but if I were to pick a favorite one, it would be the one that's probably the most transparent of them all, I think, which I don't think any of them are really, so I don't know. I don't have one. I never thought about that before, about having a favorite. Luna Classic is a good option.
There's got to be one that you've invested in over, even if you sold it. Which cryptocurrency have you invested in several different times to at least try to play?
Shiba Inu.
You know, that you're like, Shiba?
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think that'd be the only one.
The amount of projects and community around that particular project is literally game changing, because if they continue the hype on Shiba Inu, guys, I mean, if they get a 1.2% burn, it could get real. I mean, we know people in our own circles that have at least 1 billion coins. Me, I only have 5 million. I put $10 in or something like that, and got a bunch of coins. I could just imagine 10 years from now, and Shiba is upwards towards a penny.
Yeah, well, I think the last time we saw this much excitement, I'm talking about Luna Classic. The last time we saw this type of excitement in crypto was with Shiba Inu last October, and before that it was with Dogecoin. So I don't know there's too many cryptos, like you mentioned your friend at work putting in $300 to buy 1 million Luna Classic. in the hopes of one day that it gets to $1, and obviously that's $1 million. I don't know of too many other investments right now in crypto where you could put in less than $1,000 and have a chance at, coming up with $1 million. It seems, I use the word dream. It really is kind of a dream. It's not really a strategy. It's more like a dream, a hope, a prayer, a wish. But if a lot of people have that same hope, dream, prayer, and wish with the community that was behind Shiba Inu and the community that was behind Doge, that's all that it took, and a little bit of help from Elon Musk. So it turned into almost like a meme coin, a community-based type of coin. And that's what makes it a feel-good story, because it gives the little guy a shot. You don't have to put in $200,000 into Bitcoin. When people put in a few $1,000s in the Shiba Inu, if they were fortunate enough to do so at the right time, they became millionaires. Same thing with Dogecoin. Luna Classic has that potential, and the only shot it has to 100x, 1,000x from here is just going to be depending on two things. Number one, the community propping it up, and number two, the burns. That's it. There's nothing else. I know they'll get some more projects going on their blockchain. They lost a bunch, obviously, but as long as the community remains strong above all else and the burns are still happening, then I think it could be, like I said, a feel-good story behind Doge, Shiba, and then the next one will be Luna Classic. Now, Doge and Shiba didn't have a lot of turmoil where people lost billions of dollars, but this would be the most amazing 360, turning something out of nothing, because it's totally collapsed. It's ruined people's lives. People come in and buy it like we do, because I didn't own it prior to the crash. Maria had a little bit of it, but not a lot. And it would be nice if some of those people that lost money, serious money, were able to then, after the crash, get some of it back. So to me, it's a feel-good story in the making. It has a big opportunity to be one of the most interesting and one of the most amazing stories possible. Now, will it get to the penny by the end of the year? I mean, maybe. But what if it takes 2 years? What if it takes 5 years to get to $1 or 10 years? I mean, the community might be willing to wait. Now, I think Blue Whale Ricky's shaking his head. He's
Larry,
what do you think?
Yeah, we got Legrand and
right.
Blue Whale Ricky have entered the conversation, everybody.
All right.
Legrand and then Blue Ricky. Blue Ricky's being quiet. Welcome, Legrand. What's up?
We are on live right now on YouTube, and go ahead and introduce yourself, whoever wants to start first.
Tell us about yourselves.
Okay. I'm Legrand. Well, no, I like Legrand. Now, I think Ricky thinks we're gonna get to $1 soon. What do you think, Ricky?
He's shaking his head no.
No.
It's going to take a lot of hard work and time and a lot of building. People keep calling it a meme coin, but me personally, this coin didn't start off a meme coin. It had utility, it had people backing it, it had billions of dollars, it had some misfortune, and it has people working behind the scenes as of right now, building, dApps, gaming projects. People are trying to make their own cryptocurrency projects on the blockchain. I don't consider Luna Classic a meme coin at all, honestly. It's got too much going for it. It's had too much going for it. It's worked, but we have a long road ahead of us, gentlemen. And I see that Blue Whale just unmuted. Go ahead, Blue Whale, introduce yourself.
My name is Ricky. They call me Blue Whale. I don't know why I named myself Blue Whale, because I don't have a whole lot of money. But I think we could see a penny next year. That's what I'm thinking.
That's pretty good. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
The burns are not going as fast as we would like them to, due to the fact that Binance and other exchanges are not doing the trade volume burn, from what I understand. Day traders would help a lot. I mean, my eyes. FOMO will kick in. I see us losing a zero this year. As soon as FOMO kicks in, $1. I'm thinking $1 maybe 2024, maybe late 2023. Anybody else?
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good estimate. I think I was saying the same thing a couple of weeks back when we were talking about it.
I expected this coin. I expected this coin to start moving, but it's going to take time, just like the staking did. It's not going to happen overnight. I'd say about a week or two, we'll start seeing some pumping.
Ricky, Tim Shea was saying it's a blockchain. Just need to use it again.
What's that?
He said, Tim Shea said it's a blockchain. Just need to use it again. And he says, "Hey, Marbles, Ricky."
Yeah.
Exactly. We need
What's up,
to
Tim
work
Shea? I'm
on
glad you made it over here. Is this the first time Tim has seen this live
I
stream?
think Tim Shea has been here before. I think.
Okay.
I don't remember. It's hard for me to remember anything when I'm doing all these button pushings in the background. It's kind of like I don't know. Having to keep track of the chat is kind of difficult too. But that's where it's kudos to everybody who does a fantastic job on a seamless show like that.
If you guys, definitely follow. You guys definitely follow other YouTubers in this category of Luna Classic. There's one particular guy. His name's Clay. Clay Bro. He's got a huge community. He's booming right now. He's a really amazing guy. I kind of stalk every one of his videos because he's just fun to watch. One of the things that's been going on is there's a lot of who's going to pull the trigger first, because I know personally people that have, if we're planning to burn all the way down to 10 billion coins, there has to be a certain level of respect of, okay, I've got to trade, I've got to take some money out, I've got to burn some. And the whole community, there's whales out there that have, 5 billion. Personal huge bags to make it to the 10 billion.
To make it to the which? Say the last part. To make it to where?
Do you think that that the community is gonna be able to hold on to their coins all the way to $1? Because there's a lot of people holding massive bags, just waiting for it to $1. But I don't see that happening. I think everyone in this community is gonna have to at least trade at least once, just to make the burns happen.
Well, that raises a good point. I think the education is the key, done by people like Mike Cornwell, people, Happy Caddy Crypto, people that are good with math and crypto. If we come out and just educate people and say, hey, if you guys take a certain portion of your coins and burn them, or if you trade them, buy and sell a little bit more, you're going to kick in the burns. If someone just actually demonstrates with math, the math to prove it, that's how we're going to educate people as to what to do, because it needs to be a coordinated effort with starting with math. Okay, this is what we can do. If you guys sacrifice 10, 15%, send it to the burn wallet, or if you just buy and sell, this much volume is going to burn this much coins. It just needs to be explained, because somebody like me, I understand the basics of what can go on, but if you want to be able to sell it to the community, I think it needs to be done with math. So whoever is good at math, the ringleaders, so to speak, or the leaders, the Terror Rebels, these guys need to come out and say, hey, here's our plan. This is going to be a national burn day. We're going to send some to our wallets. Everyone's going to send it to the dead wallet. Or this day, we're going to buy and sell. We're going to try to have a lot of volume to kick in the burns. If it was coordinated with math and explained with math, I think that would definitely be something that would cause the price appreciation that everyone's looking for. Now, you're right. I don't think anyone can hang on all the way to $1. Now, I mean, some people can, but not very many. People are going to cash out at a penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, whatever it is, half a penny. They might not make it that far. I mean, look what happened with Dogecoin. I cashed out well before it hit 73 cents. It's just human nature. But, you know, people can buy back in, and that helps the burns. But like I said, educating people with math, coordinating events, whether they're burn events, trading events, something creative needs to be done. That's why I said 2 things. Number 1, the community has to be strong. It is strong right now. It needs to continue to be. It needs to get even stronger and bring more people in. The tent is big. 2, the burns. The burns have to be, you know, accepted by the different exchanges. They need to be implemented, and we need to explain to people exactly the math behind how it works.
We got Crypto Mike joining us. Welcome, Crypto Mike.
What's up?
How's it going?
What's up, Mike?
Scott.
Oh, nothing else. Just hopping in. Heard that talking about the coins and whatnot. And honestly, I feel like the best utility is going to be this pegging for the USTC through the wormhole. So basically what happens is you purchase Luna Classic, you send it through a wormhole and convert it to USTC or UST. Okay, what happens is the liquidity does come out, but it also burns the equal amount of coins and lowers the volume. So it, you know, if there's 20 million coins going through the wormhole to the USTC, it's removing whatever the value of those 20 million coins are out of Luna Classic, but nobody will notice the price difference because it's actually moving the coins out of circulation. Does that make sense? And what it's going to do is fill the liquidity of UST up. And then it's going to make all the investors whole again. All the people that lost all their money, it's going to give CZ Binance back his $1.8 billion. All the people that's held are all going to be made whole again. And it's going to be firing off. That's what's going to happen with Luna Classic. All the they're going to have to run around $9 billion of liquidity through Luna Classic into UST. So they're going to purchase up to $9 billion worth of Luna Classic and burn it off. That's a large amount. And then that's going to skyrocket the price. You guys understand what I'm saying here?
Well, let me ask you a question so I can understand better. Are you saying who's going to purchase it? Binance? Or who's going to buy it and burn it off?
So they're talking about it's done to the repeg. So basically, they tell everybody that we're going to repeg USTC, and how we're going to do it is you've got to convert Luna Classic. This is how it's designed. You've got to convert Luna Classic through the wormhole into USTC. So that's how they repeg USTC. So if it ever drops to 97 cents, everybody knows that, oh shit, I can buy this coin for 97 cents. It's fixing to go to $1. They know they're going to make a 3%. So that's how they keep it pegged, is people keep buying into that project and keep it up. And as it grows higher and higher, they just mint more coins. So they're either minting more coins for UST, or they're burning them through the wormhole, one or the other.
Okay.
But what they're going to do right now is they're going to make it. That's when I said they're going to repeg UST. Is they're going to open that wormhole back up, and all these people are going to start buying that coin at 3 cents, 5 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents, all the way up, because they know that it's going to $1 because it's going to repeg. So everybody's going to flood into Luna Classic and buy Luna Classic to send through the wormhole to USTC, and it's going to rapidly, like in a day to 2 days, probably repeg within just a couple of days on UST. And it's going to burn trillions and trillions, probably get us in the bottom 20% of this.
When do you anticipate it repegging?
It's got to go through the voting process. I'd need to look into it a little bit more, but you can, I mean, it can be found on like the LUNC Penguins website or whatever, but they're already there's already proposals made on it. Like voting's already being made on it, and like it's they're acting like it's something that's going to happen. So being real right now, they're sitting over there around 3 to 4 cents. So you're looking at a 33x. If you get into UST, you're looking at a 33x. They are going to repeg it. It's coming. So if you like right now, you're at 33x. Straight up. Anything you put in when it repegs. That's another thing that's cool when you stake your Luna Classic as well. You stake your Luna Classic and they give you the rewards. The rewards come to you as UST. Well, UST is only 3 cents. So if they give you, $100 worth of UST, and then it 33x's down the road because it's going to repeg, you're 33x in your rewards. That's where the burns are going to come quick. This thing, if the exchanges and stuff go, that wasn't going to be that big. I felt it was going to give a consistent 15% every month. 15 to 30%. It was just going to give, it's going to raise your money 15 to 30%. So it's going to take years and years. But with the fact that it's burning that quick, this is deflationary, and the inflationary, with it being deflationary, it would outpace the inflation that we're having. So it starts to become a good store of value because it doesn't matter when you put in, the burns just keep giving you 15% a month, which is pretty nice that that your money's going to go up 15% every month pretty damn steadily just because of the burn if you hold it. This can cause a massive holding, a massive store of wealth, and put this into the top 5. This was already designed to be a Bitcoin killer. You can look up the old stuff on it. This was designed to fail and to rise. And here it is.
So what if I had to guess, the key to
if you hold it,
making the peg happen properly or successfully, the UST peg to Luna Classic, is going to be that they're going to have to do it very, very fast. They're going to have to push it, because as it's going up to 30, 40, 50 cents, people are going to try to sell off, and that will kind of suppress it from pegging.
No,
repegging,
that's
right?
fine. They don't mind taking their time.
Oh, okay.
Because the more time they take, the more Luna Classic that's going to be burned. You want to talk about a hell of a utility. This is going to drive the price of Luna Classic through the roof, and it's going to delete multiple zeros because they're going to be deleting 90+%, 95% of the supply just off the UST peg.
I want to say something when I have a chance.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Mike. Okay, so the pump that we had 3 weeks ago with Luna Classic, this was before the burn, because the burn just got implemented today, right? So that pump was caused by the volume going up of the market cap. We went from 100 million on volume all the way to 3.7 billion. Now, how do you calculate the price of Luna Classic? Right now we have it at 3028. You go ahead and put the market cap 1.7 billions, and you divide it by the 6.1 trillions supply, and you get that price. So when the volume goes up, or the market cap, that was what happened 3 weeks ago. It was all because the volume, the FOMO, the hype, just the news that the burn was coming. Now things are different, because when the burn brings the price up and those coins get burned, that price doesn't go down because those coins are gone. And that, like I was telling people yesterday in the group, nothing has happened yet. This is just the pregame. Things are gonna get very interested, like Mike was saying, because now the next pump is gonna be solid. Yeah, we're gonna have hype because a lot of people don't know, why they're investing. They just hear about Luna Classic that is pumping. But now we have a solid investment. Now we have a solid plan. We had the burn was approved, and now every coin that gets burned, especially if they try to do it with a repegging, yeah, this thing can go to 1 cent in a week or two, you know, because it can get crazy. And the thing is, yeah, it will pump, but it won't go back down. Why? Because I'm just gonna give you a small example. If you have $100 and then you say, well, I'm gonna make 10 coins, and 10 coins, the value is $10, right? 10 times 10 is $100. But then you decide to burn 5 coins, but the market cap is still 100. Now those coins, they're not worth $10 anymore. They're worth 20. They double in value because you get the same amount of money, but you have less coins. And that's what's about to happen. Every single day, there's going to be millions or billions of coins being burned, and eventually that price is going to go up. And what's going to happen, yeah, the FOMO, you're going to have the volume going up, you're going to have the market cap going up, and the whales and the daily traders can manipulate that, the volume, but they were never going to be able to manipulate the circulating, because that's going to go down every day. So what's going to happen is you're going to have pumps and dump, which is normal, but you always going to have higher lows because there's going to be less coins. This is going to be continually going up.
The magic about what you're saying, Legrand, is in the beginning of Dogecoin, nobody wanted to buy it when it was at 000. You know what I mean? 3, 2, 1. All of a sudden, when that thing jumped over $1, or no, over a penny, you guys seen billions of dollars pouring in after it hit a penny. Like nobody wanted to buy it when it was way super low. All of a sudden, when it started to go up, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's that FOMO kick in." It as soon as we hit that certain point where everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, there's no way this thing's gonna keep going down." We're gonna have that day when this thing skyrockets and it just blows us all out of the water, and then at the same time, it's gonna continue to just burn the heck out of each one of the coins, USTC and Luna, and just build the floor continuously up. And we're all going to just be able to sit on and relax. Me personally, I'm waiting for $450 million to be burned, and that's my floor. That's when I started purchasing Luna Classic. So once we hit that, I can literally like breathe a relief, because it will never get lower than that on the floor. So I believe we're going to have a huge jump after we hit a penny. Because for some reason, nobody wants to buy it when it has a bunch of zeros. But just like Bitcoin, you know, as soon as it hits $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, everybody's going to put their whole companies into this thing. And they're going to say, oh, there's no way it's going back down. And we're going to see some amazing, extravagant prices here. Not soon, but we're going to see them for sure.
Couple quick things. There's 7 people watching right now. If you guys would hit the like button, that'd be great. You're watching Crypto Talk Now VR, entertainment only, Edward Vincent's channel. Yeah. The thing that I want to ask, I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit. With one question I have is, how much of a factor is the trust issue with the public at large? So you have the new people coming in like me and a bunch of other people that had invested prior to the crash. But is there still some doubt in the minds of certain people, the rest of the people that haven't bought in yet? Are they going to say, well, you know, first of all, we don't trust Do Kwan and we don't trust this project? Is there going to be anybody saying, I don't want to put my money into this because it crashed before, it could happen again, or it's not going to rebound? Do you think there's still a lingering trust issue, or do you think that that's not an issue anymore?
Oh, I think there's a huge amount of people trying to FUD against it. There's actually a guy with a initial CGR, who has bought a huge $10 million short against Luna Classic. And he's considering that he's going to destroy. He actually said publicly on Twitter that he's going to destroy Luna Classic for the second time, saying that he destroyed it the first time, which would be ridiculous. I'd hope that he wouldn't actually. It's a huge community of what? How many people are holding this? 200,000. How is one man literally gonna sit back and put that much money against the community, knowing that there's so many people out there in the real world that could use this kind of money? And it's ridiculous, but it's a way for shorting. Has always been a way for people to make money in the market. And I know there's doubt, but I hope to gosh that dude is wrong. Go ahead, Mike.
Let him short, man. He'll short and he'll be burning off his stuff as he's moving it around. And as long as you're just long hold, it ain't gonna bother you. Just stake your stuff and live off the rewards.
I'm gonna have to cut it short because I have to make a phone call for work. But I appreciate this. Was great to be here for the first time. Thank you so much, Edward and Jeff, and who else is here? Mike Cornwell, LeGrand, and Uncle Ricky. I want to be able to do it again. This was my 4th stream today, so I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm a little tired, but I do want to come back when you guys have another stream. And you're not having one tomorrow, are you?
Every night, 10 p.m.
We definitely should do this. This was a pretty good show, guys.
Friday won't work for me, but tomorrow will work. I could come back tomorrow after the show. Maybe tomorrow is what, Thursday? Yeah, I can come back tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow, and then I'll spend more time because I'll probably get more rest.
Well, you can come back any day. Everyone is always welcome in here. Just come in the Discord. You can have a conversation with everybody. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. There's 8 people watching, 11 likes. Hit the like button, guys, and yes, drop some comments, and these gentlemen will
shout out.
Talk to you about Luna Classic a lot. So just
man. Thank you, Larry from Crypto Talk Now.
Yes, good thinking. Crypto Talk Now on Crypto Talk Now with Max and Larry. Coming on every night.
Amazing show.
Every night. And every day.
All right.
Good morning with Larry.
See you later, Larry.
You got to plug your show, Larry. You got a show coming on at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning.
8:15 Eastern Standard Time, yeah. And it's Stake Crypto. Yep. We'll be back tomorrow.
Everybody that's in this chat already subscribed to Crypto Talk Now and watches that show, so it's good stuff.
Definitely.
Right.
Have a good night, Larry. I
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
your
time. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Who's down for some, now that Larry's gone, let's play some marbles, shall we?
Hold
You know
on.
what?
I want to make another point before we go into the.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
LeBron.
so who was in Shiba Inu and Dogecoin last year? I don't know
I
if
was
you
in
guys.
Doge, but I didn't play Shiba.
Okay, so so just think about this. Back then, 2020 was Dogecoin, and Dogecoin a pump again in 2021. Shiba Inu pump in 2021. Now, back then, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu wasn't even close to what Luna Classic is right now. Luna Classic is so much solid compared to Dogecoin and Shiba Inu in 2021 and 2020. There was no utility for Shiba Inu or Dogecoin back then. There was no plan or idea for a burn for Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. Now, the people that got into Dogecoin in 2019 at 3 zeros and a number, in 2021, they became millionaires. So, listen, right now, it costs you $300 roughly to get 1 million Luna Classic. It's like $282, plus the 1.2% plus whatever the exchange is going to charge you. Let's say $300 for 1 million. If we go to $1, you're going to turn $300 into $1 million. No financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But math is math, you know? Like Mike said, they don't lie. Numbers don't lie. So just think about it for a second. $300, it has the potential to turn into $1 million. That's insane. But there's a chance for that to happen. So it's like we're not lying over here. So
Legrand, I was just telling one of my friends at work that how much money that you've made. And we literally had to bring up crypto.com and type in an average amount. I'm sure you have a lot more, but I said about 350 million coins, and we typed it in how much it would be to buy that many. And it was over $100,000. And I guarantee, and I know you didn't put anywhere close to that amount of money into.
I didn't spend $300.
That's amazing to have that kind of money. That's life changing. That's game changing. That would change somebody's life. That kind of money.
That's what I was saying the other day. Some people call me lucky, and I mean I'm not gonna deny that. But I've been in this place before, and how did I obtain these 350 million coins? I lost thousands of dollars that same day. When Luna Classic was going down, my first purchase was at 4 cents. And then I bought, I think, at 1 cent. And then I was like, oh my God, my money, it went to zero basically. And I said, this thing is going to drop and I'm going to buy it. So I didn't went to sleep. And overnight, that's when it dropped to 6 zeros. I think it's 6 zeros and an 8. And that's when I decided to put the money in. I think it was $280. So
that is a life-changing. I don't want to call it lucky. I want to call that. See, people when they talk to me and they're like, "Oh, you make money in the stock market. It's, that's not work." And I'm like, "Dude, I've watched the charts. I've done the work. I've studied. I've done this for months and years, and I've hit 20s, 30s, 25,000 here, 30,000 here. It took me years to make that kind of money, and one example is I watched the Ford stock for years, and 1 year they were about to have their earning report, and I would literally tell my friend, I was like, look, they've had recalls, they've had a bunch of different vehicles that didn't work out, all this stuff, and all of a sudden I was like, they're not going to do well. So I bought some puts against the company before the earning report, and boom, I made like $5,000 off of like $300 of puts. And I was just telling people, like, not easy what we do. You had to stay up all night to follow that all the way down.
Yeah, you had to follow the play, and you had to play at the right time. And sometimes you get it wrong, but you will make it up. Now, the good thing is we're still early. Like me, like myself, Matt, and I think there's another YouTuber who got in. There wasn't that many people, you know what I mean? They got in that low, but we're still early. We still have 3 zeros to 8. Like I said, $300. If this thing goes to $1, it's $1 million. So you're talking about turning $300 into $1 million.
Yeah, I got in 4 zeros,
I got
5,
in like a
4
week
zeros,
after Mega. Yeah, I got in a week after the mega drop, and I've been putting in $100 every week, and I'm so close to 18 million. I tell people I have 18 million, but I have like 17 million, like 700,000. And I used to buy it at $40 for 1 million coins. And now it's $300 for 1 million coins. I haven't even told my wife how much money I have saved away on this. I can't wait till we get rich, and then I'm just gonna be like, baby, we're gonna go buy a new house. Because I haven't told her, but it's gonna be an amazing surprise for her for sure.
Now, there's
And,
something that we had to keep in mind. Give me 1 second.
But seeing the burns start today was, as I'm at work and I'm working on Mercedes and all these beautiful cars, and I'm driving a Nissan Versa, literally a $10,000 car to work. And I just keep thinking to myself, God, one day, if I just keep doing the thing that I love, is investing in the markets, stock market, crypto markets, that one day I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to be able to just turn around and buy myself that beautiful C8 Corvette Stingray. But I've always liked Corvettes. And one of these days, I'm hoping to have one of those for sure. And that's my goal, or my personal. That or a Nissan Skyline and the 350Z. My 3 favorite cars, for sure. Oh, my favorite car? Definitely gonna...
So I was telling everybody in the chat, since we're getting people in here now, y'all tell us your favorite cars in the chat.
Okay, everybody in the chat. How many people we got? Like 7 people?
We had 9 people just a second ago. 9
I shared the chat to my group. I'm hoping that a couple of the guys were here listening, because we're not talking any bullshit. We're here. Oh, excuse my language. We're talking real.
Yeah, and you know what y'all are talking about? People were saying it's not work, but go on. How many YouTube videos do you go on per day? I can count off the top of my hand I can count at least 50 videos a day and put most of them close to 20, 30 minutes per video. And just like you're going to 2-bit show and you're playing marbles and whatnot, I'm not there for the marbles. I'm there for the learning of what's going on. The marbles is just a plus. But you put in a lot of work, and yeah, I only got $800 worth, but $800 is, $700 was about close to 7 million coins. So whenever that hits if that hits a dollar, I'm still holding. That's $7 million. I mean, and I watch all day long, like Michael was saying earlier. Let them sell. If you go to Weeble, to the chart, the comment section, people on there spreading lies all day long and trying to bring people down. And then the next person will be on there that doesn't really know too much, and he's like, "Oh, well, they're saying this, so I'm gonna sell." And then a few comments down, you'll see the guy go, "Oh, he just sold. I'm going to buy all his stuff." It's gonna get like that real soon. Like LeBron was saying, there's coins are gone. People are gonna be spreading so much FUD so they can get people to sell coins so they can buy those coins. Is that right, LeBron?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna say. You have to expect that when people are trying to make all this money, and there's gonna be a lot of people making a lot of money, they're gonna try to scare you away and get out of your position. That's what happened. Listen, they pumped this thing with the volume, and then they dropped the price before the burn. For what reason? A lot of people got out of Luna Classic because of what happened. And now the real purpose, the real goal has begun, and a lot of people are out. They had doubts, and that's what they want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. They want people to, because people, they don't know what's happening inside. That's why I was trying to explain about the numbers. Now the next pump, yeah, it's gonna have some volume, and it's gonna have some FOMO in, but we have some solid burns now happening. We have solid projects coming in. Even the repegging is like a miracle, if it happens, and it could happen, you know what I mean? So basically, but even without the repegging, this is something you can basically, this is like a big savings that you can have. If you stake your coins, you can sleep on it for the next few years because these coins are gonna keep burning. The price gonna continue going up, and then you can just live, like Mike was saying, you can just live off the staking, the rewards that you're getting. So it's just so many good things coming out of Luna Classic. That's why I was saying this is a solid project, and and because it's solid, and because there's so much money to be made, you're gonna have a lot of manipulation. You're gonna have it because they want to scare people away.
Yeah, Ricky, brother. I know you're always like, when I hit X dollars, I'm gonna pull out X dollars. Man, I feel that if you just left that money in there and you staked it, that you would be getting rewards daily enough to live off of, that you don't need to go pull out 5 million coins. Just stake your stuff, get the rewards, get some daily $400 or $500, $1,000 a day, a couple $1,000 a day that is coming every day. Like,
the problem is Crypto.com doesn't let you move your coins over off their blockchain or out of their system very easily. It's very difficult to move with Crypto.com. And if you have a way, if you know how to do that, please let me know, and I'll stake all my coins. I'm in it for a couple years for sure. If you know how to take it from Crypto.com over to staking, I would follow you in that whole project, because I believe that plan of staking is A+. It's a guarantee. Money.
Yeah, I've looked into it and done some looking into it and trying, and Crypto.com doesn't allow you to stake. They don't allow staking anymore. They took it off prior to this, and I've been asking around, but I can't find how to stake the coins. Like moving them to a DeFi, a wallet for Crypto.com is like really, really hard to do. But I mean, if you can find an easy way to do it, let me know.
Crypto Mike, we got a question in the chat. I see you just addressed it. It's Mr. Tim Shea. Says,
yeah.
Why does Mike say the rewards are USTC? I get Luna C for rewards on Terra Station.
All right. So it depends on the validators. You know, there's like 20 something validators on there. So some of them, have you seen some of those things that says you have 870 Luna Classic plus 8 coins? And it says plus 8 coins. The plus 8 coins is the USTC or UST. So you're getting like X amount of that and X amount of that. And what's going on is the liquidity is going into USTC and filling it up to make the original investors whole again. And it's even going to give CZ Binance's $1.8 billion back, like I said.
Is that boring?
Yeah, we can. You want? Is it going to be live on the YouTube channel?
It is going to be live.
Let's run some marbles, guys. That sounds fun.
Tim Shea, you're already in the running here.
That's good. Mike, I have a question while we set up for the marbles. Can we move, or maybe you don't have coins on crypto.com, but can we move the same way we move from Coinbase to a MetaMask wallet, and from the MetaMask wallet to the Terra Station wallet to stake it, or no?
That's a good question, because I've downloaded the Terra Station onto my phone little app, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, I can't figure it out, and I've played around with it, but if it showed me a buy button, I'd be able to do it.
Yes, it's not that simple. But
Oh, I'm sorry, LeGrand. I wish I was more experienced in that. I'm not that good on all that staking stuff. I mean, I research a lot of projects and whatnot, but some stuff I don't really get into so far.
I wouldn't want to stake all of my coins. I would want to stake like maybe half of my coins. And
I would
maybe 4 million.
I would say that you divide up your coins by 21 and stake one every 21 days, and you would just have a continual amount of coins unstaking every day, and you either restake it or you cash it out every day.
Now here's the
Hey,
only problem.
We need to
that
get
I see.
Tim Shea to the into the live chat with us, guys. He's informational. There's some kind of Terra wallet I need to download apparently. And he said he did it and it wasn't very hard. I only staked a portion myself. Tim, it would be a pleasure to have you on the show, big dog. It really would. If you could send a link to the YouTube, Edward, for the Discord, we can get this man in here right now.
I think coins that I have taken are from Coinbase. The Wrap Luna, I had to send those coins to my MetaMask. From the MetaMask, then you had to open a Terra wallet and the Terra station. But because it was Wrap Luna, I had to send those coins through the wormhole to the Terra bridge, unwrap it, and then stake it and the Terra station. It was a little more difficult. But about the coins in crypto.com, I haven't even tried because I have a lot of coins in crypto.com. I don't know if they can be sent directly to the Terra station or to a MetaMask wallet, and from the MetaMask wallet to the Terra station to be staked. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. But I will never put all my coins. I will never stake all my coins. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
See,
definitely not.
All the
Personally.
people that held Luna Classic got those airdrops, right? You guys got yours. These people got theirs. You know, they got their Luna their Luna 2.0. Me and even LeGrand, on what he actually had off in the Wrap Luna, got ours stolen. So, like he said, you go through the wormhole, and it becomes an Ethereum wrap thing, and it was wrapped and used inside of Coinbase. And when it crashed, they like detached the two of these coins, and they just cost so much hell. Like, we didn't get our airdrop. Guess who got it? Coinbase stole it. Like, they got the airdrop. We didn't get it.
Yeah, we never got it. I was waiting for it. Never got it.
I didn't get an airdrop. I mean, did you get anything, LeGrand, from your Wrap Luna?
No, not from Coinbase. I got from Exposure and from Crypto.com. I got, but not from Coinbase.
Like 470, because I had like 30 million or something, 30 million, 29 million. Wrap Luna, I still got that many Wrap Luna. I've had them in there a while. I ain't touched them. I moved some over to my MetaMask wallet, just like 100,000 or something like that. Just moving stuff around, checking stuff out.
Yeah, you can try. You can try to the wormhole to the Terra bridge, but you're gonna have to have some Ethereum in the MetaMask because Wrap Luna is Ethereum. You know what I mean? So they charge you a fee, and it's pretty high.
Man, so hey bro, what do you think about have you seen the arbitrage trading opportunities between Luna Classic and Wrap Luna? So I don't know where it's at, but I found it one day. It said like on the Gemini station or something like that, there's some kind of wormhole bridge between Wrap Luna and Luna, and you arbitrage trade back and forth. So basically, you keep money on the wrap Luna and on the other Luna, and if one of them becomes cheaper than the other one, you buy the cheaper one, and you end up with more coins. So
Yeah, that's kind of like the plan they were having between Luna Class and USDC, with when it was pegged. That's how they used to keep it. They were making money like that, like because it was never like exactly like $1, so they were making money like changing it from one to another. And that was one of the problems, though. Why it fell down, but yeah, I know about it, but I don't like to deal with that kind of stuff. I don't know.
I think this UST peg could be really crazy because I don't know the market cap of UST. I need to look it up, but
look it up.
it's got to be 9.7 billion is what's it to make it $1. So there needs to be 9.7 billion market cap to fill up USTC. So that means if they enable the wormhole from Luna Classic to USTC by the repegging event, that people will flock in and buy over $9 million or $9 billion worth of Luna Classic and send it through the wormhole to USTC. By doing that, they're
going to 321 million right now.
Yeah. 321 million.
Nothing. Which is nothing.
It's got to be 9.7 billion to hit $1. So right now,
and listen to this. They only have 9.8 billion. Oh wait, 9.8 billion.
Yeah, so that's the market cap's got to be 9.8 for it to hit $1.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, to be $1. So it's not that difficult. Actually, listen, the market cap of Dogecoin right now is close to 10 billions, and the Shiba Inu is 5.7 billion. So it's not really that difficult to repeg Luna Classic. When you know the numbers, you know what I mean. It's like we're talking about 10 billions, and the cryptocurrency is nothing.
All right, guys. Let me interrupt real quick. We have an intermission. We're gonna jump into our next segment real quick and play some marbles real quick. If you guys would join us on the viewing area for the live,
Share your screen. You get real
we've got a Palinko style marbles game about to go off with everybody in it. Let's see. I see my name in there. I see it twice. Why is my name in there twice? It's okay. 2 times a win. I see Humpty. I see Legrand, Mr. Lambo, Larry, Iron Lux, Common Sense, Patches, Blue Whale, Ricky's in there.
Man, you missed a good point.
Who do we need? Kwan?
Where's Mike at? I don't see Mike. Oh, yeah, we have to have Dokwan in there. Just make sure he's left. Where's Mike? See, there's Mike. Mike's in there. All right, guys. So we're gonna have an intermission race real quick. Let's see who wins this. Good luck, everybody.
Do you have the people that
go ahead and take it over, Edward? Edward's the man about to run this race. Edward, I'm gonna let you take over. I'm gonna go mute.
Larry's taking the lead here. He's gonna take it, followed by Tim. And looks like Z. Y'all feel free to scream out to your marbles. I heard it makes it work better. A little bit of a wheel. Larry's still holding the lead.
Come on, Z.
Blue Ricky, no.
Oh, who is that? Blue Ricky jumped off the map.
Who do you think it was? Never fails.
Yeah.
They wanted me to yell at
And
them.
Larry are fighting for first right here on 2 different things. Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, we're about to enter the next set of wheels. Legrand's had a good history of getting through these pretty quickly. Z Z straight down and hits the resistance one time, but passes and takes the lead. Mike C in second, Legrand following in third. Can he take over first position from there? Into the twirlies. Z gets launched in the air, hits some resistance, crashes into Mike C, but still Mike gets going. Legrand pulls in tightly for first. Oh, can he do it? Oh, Legrand has taken first. He is now making a play for the end. But Mike C is not having it. He says, "What are you doing, Legrand? Get out of there. I'm taking it." Going into the last swirly. Oh, we see the finish line coming right up. Iron Lux Trader, followed by Larry and Legrand and EK Bizzle and High Roller. Mike C going for the win. 3, can you get it? Oh, he's stuck in a loop. Is he going to get through here? He's made the final turn almost. Mike C going for the win. And he drops it for the win. Followed by, is it Larry or High Roller? High Roller. Larry, followed by Cool Cat. Legrand, Z, EK Bizzle. Make him take him. And Common Sense.
Great.
Fights all the way
That was
until the
fun.
end.
And now we can do whatever we want. We can watch, we can go back to talking about crypto, we can play Nettle.
Let's get back to our previous conversation about how we're all about to. We need to figure out the easiest way to move our Luna Classic into a staking program on the Terra Luna. We're going to have to put it into the Terra wallet. Tim Shea was just talking about that. How Mike and Legrand was talking about it. I'm highly interested. And since you guys have definitely done it before, there's got to be a lot easier way to do it, guys. I mean, let me hear what you guys have on an easier way to stake, because I want to do it just with you guys.
One of the original reasons that I haven't just unstaked mine is because I think it's going to end up with some legal issues in the future. Wrap Luna, according to the Ethereum contract, is supposed to follow $LUNA, which is now what is Luna 2. There was some times when it was messed up and it told me that I had like $900 million in my account, and I was sitting there trying to pull some money out or move it around, and it wouldn't let me, and it was locking me out and all this weird stuff, and I was having these large spikes, and my account said I had like millions of dollars in it. It was crazy. And it was because of the Wrap Luna and the contract issues. Well, I mean, they're basically violating an Ethereum contract. I mean, it doesn't mean that it has to literally match the price of it. It means that it has to trade through a wormhole, which would raise the price of Wrap Luna about 5 times. It's basically what it would do if it arbitrage traded like it's supposed to. But basically, they violated the Ethereum contract.
Yeah, I did notice those spikes in Coinbase. Like, for a few moments up, and then it goes back down.
There was a thing on the Weeble stream today. Somebody's suing Weeble for $400 million for all of the money that was lost during the crash, and they cut everybody off. So I had money in there too, but I didn't have a whole lot. But when the crash started going down, they locked it up, and nobody could pull anything out. So everybody lost millions of dollars. So somebody's suing them now. I figured it wouldn't be too long. And they haven't posted, they won't let you buy again. And I think the reason they won't let you buy is because they knew that was coming.
Yeah, I bought $600 worth at a penny, and then it just kept on going. Like, went down to nothing, like $3 or something like that. And then I threw in a couple $100, and that's how I did pretty good.
Holy smokes. Could you imagine the guy that just put in a huge chunk right at a penny? Just like that. I mean, $300 is, half my paycheck for a week, but Well, no, that's my paycheck, but still,
The thing is,
that's a good chunk of
there's
money.
guys. Oh, go ahead.
No. I'm just go ahead.
There's guys on the Weeble chat, and they're talking about, well, you robbed me of $8 million. You robbed me of $12 million. Well, my whole thing is, why do you have $12 million sitting up there and not pulling it out and putting it somewhere? If you had $12 million in there, would you pull it out and put it in your wallet at least?
Why would you have it in Weeble
Or at
Holy
least-
smokes!
or eToro or something funky like that instead of like
Bro,
a real?
you
One of the
straight up,
questions I
you
had
straight
Weeble,
up
what's
gonna
the
be
point?
up in the hood, bro. You gonna be up there in your yard with your flip flops on, with $12 million inside your house under the bed.
Got a big old
Like-
NFT painted on the side of the building.
No, what I'm saying is, why would you leave it and not just move it over to your exchange wallet? You know what I'm saying? Like, or take some profits. Don't just sit there with that much money sitting in there and just waiting for it. I know a lot of people were waiting for it to go even higher and higher so they could make triple and being greedy. But I mean, if I only put so much in and it was at $12 million, I'm taking at least $8 million out and putting it in my wallet, in my
Yeah, but
crypto
you're
wallet.
talking us, big dog. We're the 1%. We're the poor people. That's what we would do. If we were talking to rich people, you know what I mean? Michael Jordan
Yeah.
just lost 50 million on some crummy stock exchange through BlackRock because they were losing to GameStop or something like that. Rich people don't give two shits about having that much money sometimes
Well,
put
rich
into the
people are
market.
still bitching about it now.
People killed themselves
Yeah,
over
I know.
this.
Sure
Like,
did.
how real is that? Yeah.
Mike, you were talking about that one story where that
Oh.
guy was he did something like crazy, took his family out to the lake for the day or something like that.
Yeah, I think they found a family all shot in a car or something like that.
That's what it was. They went out for a car trip, I think.
Yeah, it was like a Chinese thing, China or something like that.
Holy smokes, guys. Could you imagine the dude who's, all right, guys, everybody pile in the car. We're going to go for a drive today. We lost everything. And I think we were better off. Babe, don't mind this 9mm Glock I have in my pocket.
Have anybody here ever lost, let's say, $1,000? Just, you can't find it. You don't know where it is and you're devastated. Imagine having millions of freaking dollars and you just lost it all. And as it's going down crazy, you can't
I've
pull it
played a lot of crazy, risky shit. I don't know if you guys know about the arbitrage trading between Tron and the UST. I think it's the stable coin for Tron. There was a program called I think it was OBTS. It was over the counter trading system something, and it was a website, and that website said that you can make 3% a day by staking your coins in their system. Well, I have a military buddy out of Florida who put $50,000 into the system. He told me about it. I put everything I could into it. I had like $5,000 into it at the time, and I just kept every day watching it grow, and then all of a sudden, the whole system shut down, and you could not remove your money. And then 2 days later, the website was down. That
Hey,
was
look,
one of the.
you were talking about Legrand as more coins burn, it's not going to drop to certain levels. Ever since we've been on the show, it's gone down on Weeble. It's gone down to 27,458, and it will not go nowhere close to that again. I mean, it gets pretty close, and then it stops and goes right back up.
Oh, most certainly, the amount of money can go all the way down to about $5 million. It's the amount of money that's been burnt. So whatever that is our floor right now. That's why I keep telling you guys, my floor is 400 million. So when we burn, like if the system would literally have to be shut down across the board for me not to be able to sell, but as soon as we hit 400 million burnt in the burn wallets, I'll never literally have to worry again unless the whole system shuts down. But hopefully that don't freaking happen. But that's my
how would I know
floor.
mine?
That you're around the same time because you bought at 0005 when was your first purchase, right?
Yeah, that and 8.
Okay, so
4 zeros.
your floor is around 450 million to 500 to 600 million. Once we pass that in the burn, it wouldn't matter if everybody else sold out. It would go all the way down to your $700 that you have, and then you'd be able to sell out.
Oh,
That would be the very maximum floor. At 5, it would have to be the exact number, because that would mean you're the very, very last trader to be able to sell. I've worked with blockchains. I've done trade. Had a couple of different coin projects. That would be your floor. You'd be able to sell out and be able to take the liquidity out of it. Besides that, I'm like, that's the day for when we burn past that 450, 500 million mark. Dude, I'm gonna bust a beer open, guys, and I'm gonna be like, well, it doesn't matter what happens now because I'll be able to take my money out. My 1,000. No, I put in 1,200, probably a little more by now, but like I've 5x'd since then, which is amazing. That's beating the S&P 500 at its 4% after 10 years, which is freaking ridiculous. So, I mean, Legrand put in his amount, Mike put in his amount, Edward put in his amount, you put in your amount. Once we hit that floor, guys, we wouldn't have to really worry.
I'm going to tell Tim Shea goodnight.
Oh no, Tim Shea, come back, Tim Shea. No, Tim Shea, you can't go to bed.
Oh, he's
No,
watching on the
Legrand,
channel?
Yeah, Tim Shea's been watching this.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Oh, okay.
He's been here since
That's
later.
Hey.
fine.
How many of you guys have a second stream going on like your phone watching the YouTube channel? Because I'm one of the 5 that are here.
I'm guilty.
Okay, we got 2.
We're probably not that being watched right now. I got at least.
No, I don't have a second phone watching. I was planning to do that, but my 6-year-old is still up, and he's
I'm
using
watching
my
the
other
chart.
phone.
I'm watching the chart. And as I was just telling you that, Legrand, that what you were talking about, it wouldn't go back. It wouldn't go below that. It just went below that.
Oh,
That
we're gonna see
low-
some sell-off.
that low.
Ricky, you're looking
I hope
at-
it sells off even more.
If you're looking at
Yeah.
you can look at the actual stream. If you go look at the screen, you can just kind of see that on the stream they got the charts on there for trading view, and like you're saying,
Yeah.
you kind of map or walk your way back since how long we've been on here, and we've been on here for 1 hour and 18 minutes. So that's going to be about 3 candles on the 30 minutes. That's going to be what 12 candles on the 5 minutes. So on the first top left, you can see that it has been kind of just hanging out on that 27.9. What is it? Yeah, 27.965. And it did bump into it a couple times, but it's on its way back up already. But I say on its way back up, it's not really doing anything. It's just going sideways.
Yeah, I've been watching.
When you think it's pumping,
There's another
the next biggest chart, and you'll find out it's not pumping.
There's
Yeah.
another thing that I want to point out, and we haven't even talked about it tonight. It's the next bull run.
Oh man.
That's another plus within everything. So, and
He was
I
up
keep
to
saying about
3
Dogecoin.
trillion.
Dogecoin last year, in the middle of the bull run, it was kind of fighting with Shiba Inu. I don't remember, maybe the 6th, 7th place, but I know the market cap was around between 40 and 50 billions last year.
For Shiba
Right.
or Doge?
They were fighting at some point last year on the market cap, not on the price and market cap.
Yeah, Mark.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and that was last time, every next bull run, it always goes higher. They at least double, right? So
Can anyone
we
tell
can
me-
easily
Go ahead.
we can easily see in the next bull run Luna Classic reach 100 billion in the market cap. I think it's possible. You know, like on the top of the bull run or pretty close to it. So that alone, you only need to have 100 billion coins left to reach $1. You don't need to go down to 10 billions. You just need to go down to 100 billions. Now, it's not that easy to go to 100 billions. But let's say you go to 1 trillion, that's 10 cents right there. That's very doable. So, and that's without counting the repegging. If everything happens at the same time, and there's a big chance, you know, like Mike was saying, they're not in a hurry to get it done, because the closer they're doing to the bull run, the better, more money, you know. So, and that's only you know, we're talking about within 2 years and being like, you know, the worst case scenario. After the repegging, then Luna Classic has the chance to compete against Ethereum and against Bitcoin. That's just totally another, you know, level right there. So that's why Luna Classic is there's not a better play right now out there. You know?
Well, XRP people would argue about that. There's a couple of Ethereum junkies who would argue that. I'm sure that Cool Cat Crypto, you know what I'm saying, he would definitely say Ethereum's gonna plummet one day, but as of everything that's going on, I think Ethereum should have changed up their game a long time ago, especially how many people have jumped onto it. But with Bitcoin being at 500 billion, I think is that what it's at, about 500 billion right now, right?
No, it's way down now.
Is it? I haven't checked.
It's 154 billion.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, Bitcoin is at 358 billion.
Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. That is well, we're in a bear market. We can say that. When I can't wait to what you're saying when we have that bull
we're
market
actually we're at 908 billion, so we're pretty close to getting to the 800 billions in the market cap.
Can anyone explain Luna Classic I know it has been burning before the burns actually started, and the market cap was down to 6.1 trillion, and now that the burns have started, the market cap started back over at 6.9 trillion. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, what's happening, I'm gonna explain to you. What happened is, let me go back to the chart and I give you the right answer. What happened is, the total supply is 6.9, but the circulating supply is 6.1, because we have 800 billions, or almost 800 billion at stake. Those are the coins that people have staked, you know. So you don't count those. So those are helping the price to stay where it is. But now that we're burning millions per day, those coins are gonna be out of circulation too. Like every day, the price is supposed to go up, and it doesn't have to go up by much.
Yeah.
But that price that goes up, it won't go back down. No, if it's caused mainly by the burn. When it goes up because the volume goes up, or the market cap goes up, yeah, that price can go back down, and that's why you see the price go up and down. But now that once we're fully committed, and we start burning billions instead of millions per day, then you're gonna start seeing that price going up 5% a day, and it won't go back down.
Alrighty.
That's something I should have elaborated on a little bit earlier. is the steady climb of the burn is probably our number one thing, guys. Our little utility. Not just all the beautiful teams that have joined us. I'm sure there's a lot of gaming and NFTs and probably financial markets. They're going to create their own credit card. Right now, we're burners. That's our thing. So we need to just burn a heck of the coins, have staking for the beginning at least. Now they were talking about in what's that website? It's the one where they that was going to be, they're going to add a 0.6% on staking burns. Which I believed in the beginning they should have been doing some kind of burn for the staking individuals. I know you guys are putting your money aside and you're hoping for the best just to hold up the community. We appreciate it, but still, guys, a little 0.6% burn. I felt a 1.2% burn on staking rewards should have been implicated yesterday. You know what I mean? Or earlier this morning. It's what do you think about that, Legrand? Mike, would you be okay with having a 1.2% burn on your guys' stake? You guys are the only stakers in the building right now.
So like 1.2% of what I make from staking being burnt. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, because they were putting in another proposal that are trying to get a 0.6% on the future endeavors of staking. What do you think about that? Because that's recent. That's just what's going on right now.
I mean, that ain't that bad. I would be down to be a part of the community because I'm going to be sitting there restaking my stuff. So like I was saying, I'd probably have it, staking or whatever it is, and I would be splitting up my stuff across exchanges, and the stuff that I was staking, or the stuff that I'm staking, whatever I'm staking it at, I would cycle it, where every day I would do 8% of my total money staking every day, so that it would continually be unlocking and locking for me. I would never have to wait for my money if I needed it. If that makes sense. Plus, it makes it where you can get out of it pretty quick. You can start cashing out pretty quick while you're still staking.
It does. Definitely does make some sense. Legrand, what do you think about that? Would you be down for a 0.6% burn? Probably taking care of the kids. Something I wanted to talk about on my earlier statements on waiting for the 400 million, about 500 million being burnt. There is a chance, of course, that we could go to zero and I could not be able to sell my coins because the liquidity pool is at zero. But when we hit that amount of money burnt, that is like me being able to say, okay, at some point there's enough money in there for me, if everything was plummeting, to be able to sell. I forgot to say that a little bit earlier, because we are,
I'd be buying.
Yeah, essentially, because we are talking about people's investments. There is a chance that we could go to zero and not be able to sell, and we would lose everything. I should have said that a little bit earlier. But my floor of accepting that we won't go below that, is about 500 million. Because, yeah, we literally, somebody could suck the whole liquidity pool out and nobody could make any more money. All of us could literally be right now sitting with just a bunch of coins that are worth. So I should have said that a little bit earlier. But that level just makes me more comfortable believing it won't go any further than that. I mean, at some point, even if there's 20 cents in the liquidity pool, my 17 million is going to be worth something, right? But yeah, that's something I should have talked about a little bit ago.
forgot to ask. I wanted to ask you guys what amount of coins need to be burned before we move up, like from where we are now. Say we're at 27. What amount of coins need to be burned before we move up past that?
There's lots of ways to get there. Okay, so you got to think. So just to get, let me see, we're at 2.7 right now. So just to get back to 5.2, just to give you an idea, Ricky, we had to burn 3.5 trillion, 3.4 trillion coins. We'd have to burn 3.4 trillion coins right now just to get to 5.2 or 5.4. That's half the supply. But all that's doing is doubling. 2xing us. That's it.
So where we were at 5.9, we would have to burn 3 trillion coins just to get back to that.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense.
You'll see as you're going along. Okay, so I say if we can get this on the exchanges and every bit of volume that's moving around, like if there's $1.2 billion worth of daily trading volume, then there would be 1.2% of 1 billion. So like 100 million or 10 million or whatever, however many million coins it is, dollars worth of coins would be bought and burned in that day. If we could get 1.2% of that, we would roughly be anywhere between a half to 1% of the daily trading volume, aka 1.2% of the whole project being burnt every day. So if you average that out over a month, looking anywhere roughly between 15 to 30% a month. That's max. 15, 30, it might be like 10, 18, but it's pretty solid from a mass perspective, knowing that people could start putting money into LUNC Classic and knowing that every month that is going to go up 15%. Even though the inflation rate is 8% and all this other crazy numbers and all these stock markets, interest, and all these high stuff going on, this is going to be people's anti-inflation. Get out. You take your money out and you put it in here, and your money just keeps going up every month. It's going to be a continuous DCA thing. Like, I feel like you need to be DCAing at a penny. You need to be DCAing at $10. I mean, like, this thing could just keep going. It's not going to hit off and be done.
Losing a zero by the end of this year is impossible. Basically.
No. This thing could lose a zero strictly from just people buying without a burn. It could get to a penny without anybody, without a burn. Okay.
How many use?
On the high end. I don't know, make it a little higher than that. But yeah, man, like, I don't feel like it's gonna get that high until the burns and everybody starts jumping in. Now, when it starts doing what a lot of layer ones do, it starts stacking on these other projects, and all these layer twos start connecting into it. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it can get pretty big. I think this could be a top 5. And like I said, if you go look at a LUNC Classic, go look up Bitcoin Killer, and you hear Kwan talking about what this coin's gonna do, I need to go look into it again, but it was designed to take out Bitcoin. That's what it was designed to do.
How many years to a penny do you think?
I mean, I think we'll see a penny within 23, but then again, it could be by the end of the year. I mean, I don't know, but I feel in 22 or what? We're in 22, 23, man. We should start seeing at least half a penny, up to a penny. I think we'll start seeing it. I think you'll start getting some 10, 20X's of what you got going on right now. At
Ooh,
least.
10, 20X's. Holy smokes, guys. Could you imagine? Now, we are running our course, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crypto Talk Now VR with Blue Whale Ricky, Crypto Mike. Legrand just left, but that's Legrand Commission, one of the greatest YouTubers I've ever been able to have the pleasure to work with. We're going to have to let you go right now because it is getting late and all of the members are needing a break. Lots of amazing stuff to keep talking about. We're going to hit you.